Okay, welcome back. This is part two of our lecture on the memorial impulse. And when we last left off, we were talking about that one of the main reasons why people make something to last, make something as a memorial, is to remember a person who has died. Um, One thing I want to get back to is just to emphasize that I maybe went a little bit fast. The thing that all of these have in common is that someone wanted to make sure that everyone remembered that they won a major important battle. And that is, from my point of view, not necessarily a great reason for art, but it's definitely a reason why we have a lot of art. And here's another kind of memorial, another kind of making of artwork to last, and that is mound building and mound manipulation. In North America, we have a lot of examples of um, Native American mounds, and Serpent Mound is probably one of the most famous ones in Adams County, Ohio, and it is truly gorgeous, and I recommend anyone have a chance to go see it. And I love this aerial view comparison between Serpent Mound and the Vietnam Veterans Memorial because it does kind of show how they are, in some ways, a similar idea about a way um, to make a memorial, to make something that's going, a statement that's going to last. And I think one of the things I really love about the Vietnam Veterans Memorial is it is a memorial for about a war, but is not in any way triumphal. And it is literally, it's the Veterans Memorial. It's a memorial to the veterans. It's about them, about the loss of life and the other losses that many of them suffered, rather than about the victories of any particular battle. And it is really just such a beautiful, exciting piece to see in person. And I think that there are some other kind of examples of from the history of art of people trying to make monuments that and memorial type works that strive for other kinds of ideals, such as the monument to the Third International by Tatlin. Um, and I think in contemporary art, we can certainly look to a number of artists who make works that are very, very monumental and memorial in a way that are meant to last and meant to make a lasting statement, but are a much more kind of positive and upbeat. I think that Cloud Gate is a beautiful piece in Chicago, and Jenny Holzer, especially on this Parch Bench period, Parch park bench series of pieces, and especially on this one, I think she really um, makes something that is powerful. That it, you know, as a work that's supposed to last. And the last piece I'm going to talk about is a very impermanent form of memorial, a way of remembering a person. This piece here by Torres, Felix Gonzales-Torres, is called Portrait of Ross. And a lot of Torres's work is designed to function kind of like a clock, where he makes pieces that are supposed to play out over a certain span of time. So if you see this piece today, and if you see it today, it would be a recreation, right, where a museum has the rights to use it and recreate the piece when they want it, and they might in the middle of a room or in the corner of the room, like here, they might set up this a stack of these candies, and there would be a very specific rule about the colors that could be used and what kind of candies have to be bought and used for this installation. And when you go to see a piece like this, there'll be a sign that'll say that you're encouraged to take a piece of candy when you visit, and that as part of the piece, it's been calculated based on the number of viewers who tend to view, come to this museum at various times. It's been calculated that if every viewer takes one piece of candy, that by the time that the whole pile is gone, that Ross, the person that this portrait is made of, that by the time the pile is gone, that Ross will be dead, because at the time Ross was had terminal AIDS, and Ross was Felix Gonzales-Torres' partner. And so the piece functions as a memorial for Ross by kind of implicating us in the process of watching Ross die. So I think a beautiful, wonderful piece. And I think that is the last piece in the lecture. All right. Thank you very much. I will see you in